525 kilometers away. So it is a bit of a distance away.
Right. I will also tell you that in my 3 years here at Tryon, in 2 different fall seasons, we have become the safe harbor for horses that are impacted by tropical systems like this. Last year there was a major storm that came up the coast of Florida, and we took in around 600 horses and all of their families for about 4 days as the storm passed, and then they could return home. The good news was that many of them chose to stay longer because they enjoyed being here. But we became the safe harbor. We're in an interesting place from a weather standpoint. This region of the foothills of western North Carolina is called the isothermal zone. You can read about it. But basically, we're sitting in a bowl of mountains. If you flew into the little Rutherfordton airport here, you would see that you're flying into a bowl of mountains from the South Mountains over to the Smoky Mountains. And it creates a very interesting weather pattern and a unique place where the temperature is a little more moderate. I find that hard to believe as hot as it's been the last few days. But it's usually about 5 degrees cooler than you'll find in Charlotte, about 5 degrees warmer than you'll find in Asheville. It is very moderate. We are not known for heavy storms, and it is the reason that Facebook has their largest data center in the country, about 12 miles from here, and why the state of North Carolina has their backup data center in the same business park, not far from here on the same highway. So we are kind of a safe zone in a lot of ways. It doesn't mean that we wouldn't get some wind and rain, but it typically, storms like this do not impact us in a significant way. We do know that events may have to be postponed. I will tell you that in my time here, we have only postponed one event because of storms. Obviously, if there's thunder and lightning, we will not be active in any rings. But if it's raining, I've learned that horses don't mind that one bit. So we'll manage that very carefully, but the first priority is safety for our horses, and safety for our riders, and safety for all of you. We do have a number of locations on the property should there be a major storm or major impact from the hurricane, including our 300,000 square feet of covered arena, including this building. Obviously, we've got a great situation here. The basement of the Legends lobby there and the Legends Club is a mass commissary kitchen area and a large downstairs underground area. So there are plenty of safe places for us here. We've had one instance which shows here where we did have to evacuate the arena, and we're able to do that. It was full. We had about 12,000 on that particular night. We were able to move people to safe places very easily. So we have a very strong emergency plan, a robust plan that we presented to the FEI as we were preparing for these games, working very closely with federal, state, and local law enforcement, public safety officials. So we have a written plan that we're prepared to follow in case of a storm or emergency of any type. So I hope that brings you some comfort as you think about the impending weather. There are plenty of ways that we can handle this and provide safe places for all.
In addition to that, maybe Sharon, first of all, let me just welcome all of you. We're so happy that you came so far away, and it's just beautiful to see all of you here in this room. I wish we were talking about something else than the weather, but from the FEI's perspective, we're super happy to have you here, and I think the competitions that you're going to see, the courses, you're going to be amazed, but we're not here to talk about that right now. What I wanted to say that on site, we have here in Tryon a permanent weather station, and in addition to that, we are in contact with the National Weather Service. They're providing us updates every 6 hours, if needed more. So this information would be provided to all of you well in advance, not only you, but of course our athletes, our grooms, spectators. So we are on the case. And as you all know, this is an outdoor sport. So when it comes to contingency plans, we have those in place. They are robust. This is not the first time that we've had adverse weather conditions. Many of you will remember that we have had in the past to maybe change our competition schedules. For instance, in Normandy for dressage, we even had to do a few modifications for the London Olympic Games. So this is something that we're used to. It's what we do. So these systems are in place when it comes to the competition schedule and whatnot. When it comes to the footing and whatnot, I'm very pleased to say that we have fantastic footing here in Tryon, and it's scientifically proven to be actually the best. So we're very confident when it comes to the drainage of the arenas. In addition to that, obviously the FEI will do everything necessary were there to be a severe change in the shift of the weather. And our general regulations article, to be exact, 109.12, allows us to take the most important decisions necessary for the welfare of our athletes, our horses, our grooms, our officials, our spectators, and our fans alike. So we're prepared. We hope not to be able to, we hope that we'll be in a position not to have this happening, but we have everything in place for all our horses and our people, so we're feeling pretty confident.
I would add also